Is it cool for me to say the N-word?
It's hard. It's really hard.
That's what she said.
There was a journalist that got an advanced copy. I didn't read them actually complaining about it, so I don't know which part of that is true, but I did see them bringing up like, oh, hey, the embargo's up. I can finally talk about some shop that is called Hard R, which is for some reason offensive because it has now been replaced with Crime R.
Lame.
The reason why I bring this up is because I have another hilarious article that we're going to go through really quickly. This was prior to that. I believe that is the only thing that is unfortunately censored there. But prior to that, you had Jade King here, who is a editor for
a dude.
The Gamer. Also seems to write gay stuff as well, like right here.
This shocks me.
Not at all surprised, as it wrote almost 2,000 articles for The Gamers. We're dealing with an absolute vet, and of course, one of her favorite games is Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, my ass hurts.
Of course it is.
So take that in whatever way that you may. Stellar Blade's uncensored release shouldn't be a cause for celebration. So let's hear this person out.
Do we have to?
Yes, unfortunately, as we have to hear Jade King.
That is some quality 5 o'clock shadow on Jade King.
Oh, I haven't seen. Is Jade King trans?
I mean, I'll share this.
That's Jade King.
Could be Stacey Henley.
Oh, it's the editor-in-chief. Okay, so this is the EIC. This is the EIC of The Gamer, which we are reading from.
Yeah, it's all starting to make sense. It's all starting to make sense. There's Jade. There's Jade?
So is this Jade? Oh, so there's some hypocrisy
Jade
there.
King.
So we got some
Capcom
hypocrisy.
is horny as hell, and I'm totally here for it.
So again, what is it about these journals talking out both sides of their mouth? What a article. So these are the 2000s of articles, or the thousands of articles that this person has wrote. This being one of them in the latest one. And it says, Shift Up has confirmed that every version of Stellar Blade, again, this is prior to the Hard R change, will be uncensored. But what does that even mean? Let's read. You tell me what it means. Developer Shift
No
Up
idea already.
has announced that Stellar Blade will be launching uncensored across all territories ahead of its release, putting to rest the non-existent fears that this game will be nipped and tucked in the name of censorship. Was this ever the case, or is it being held as a victory to continue the newfound culture war the game has been caught up in?
I think Jade tucks. I don't know if they nips.
It's a complicated situation.
Oh, yes, it is.
And to understand it, we need to look at the relationship between censorship and video games and how their experience often change depending on when or where we have them. Japan is known for scaling down the difficulty of certain games so that global audiences aren't turned off. I think that's gay. It's rarely about companies trying to stifle our creative expression or free speech. Normally, it's just ratings board stuff and wanting to sell more copies based on spreadsheet data. To celebrate that something is released uncensored is to imply that there was something worthy of censorship in the first place. And when it comes to Stellar Blade, I'm unsure where exactly the assumption was coming from. Well, you can't be a games journalist and be unaware why people are, especially in today's day and age, are necessarily weary, let's say, of localization efforts. That's not something that they just pulled out of their ass. So to be unsure, to me, says that you are not doing your research.
They're weary of the fact that people aren't accepting the dog shit. Because every time they take something over, they go in, they take something over, and people complain. That's what they're worried about. The localizations has been garbage. It's been so bad that even the East now is saying we're not doing it. You can fuck off.
Yeah,
you can get out of here. Well, it's not going to happen because they're being bastardized in what they're trying to say. They're weary from another fucking alphabet moment going in, another fucking this, another playing down of that, another blurring of gender, another destruction of femininity, whatever it may be. They're weary that people are fucking sick and tired of it. Well, we're weary of you, but the good news is you're going to be out of fucking business very soon indeed.
This won't be going on
we
much
won't have
longer.
to deal with you much longer.
The game is already blatant and showing off Eve's body, while the violence in the trailers and video demos seem no worse than most of the AAA games we play these days. Is grotesque and unique, but so is Resident Evil. Despite struggling to find where the censorship might take place, Stellar Blade, which is again hilarious because it didn't last that long, we already got the censorship. Stellar Blade managed to trend on Twitter shortly after the announcement. The official social media also leaned into this news as a form of marketing. With it,
that's called good marketing.
Yeah, that's what you should do. It's like, hey, we're not going to do a thing, and said thing is going to be attractive to certain customers. Why the fuck wouldn't we tell them? Hey, look at this good thing that we're doing, guys. Why would we not talk about the good thing that we're doing?
Games journalists, the laughable arm of games media, is mad because our character's gorgeous. Why would we not lean into that? Hey, you know these fucking clowns over here? They're mad because our protagonist apparently is too sexy. Too sexy, you say? 15,928 copies, please. Oh, wait, it's also a good game with good gameplay? It appeals to both men and women because, believe it or not, women actually also like to look at attractive women. Oh, wow, this is crazy. But I think having looked at Jade and having looked at Stephanie, I think it's quite clear to see why they big mad.
And much like we've written on The Gamer in recent weeks, this sort of perspective makes us ashamed to enjoy a game. Thank you for fucking being honest.
Yes.
Thank you. You know what?
The quiet bit out loud by accident.
This is what we wanted the other guy to finally admit. Appreciate you for being honest once in your fucking life. That's all. That's it.
Got him.
Makes us ashamed to enjoy a game. You are upset that you guys like the shit. You can't grill it for anything other than that the people that you feel are the undesirables like the shit.
Yeah.
And so you're mad at that. Thank you for finally fucking, but you put it right there and all. You took a little bit to get there. You took a little while to get there. But
you just let them keep talking and they'll give themselves away.
Yes.
Let them keep talking.
Didn't have to say anything. Just let them talk themselves through it. Guy, this right here summarizes everything with games journals, how they feel about gamers, and how they feel about current games like Stellar Blade. They are, and you know, we went through that wall of text from the other guy before, and we were talking about how he was talking out of both sides of his mouth because he enjoyed the game, he liked the game, but really this is what it was. They are ashamed that they enjoy the game. They would have loved for this to be a piece of dog shit. They wanted it up. I think a lot of them were banking on that this was going to be terrible because they thought that they personally were going to be able to stick it to the folks that they feel are their ideological enemies.
Well,
the bastion of conservatism in the words of Homer.
If this game was bad, then they can give all the articles of this game just leans into the sexuality of the character because it's shit.
Yeah.
And this is a blow. This is a blow because it shows that people aren't going to just buy a pretty girl because because that's not going to be good. The gameplay's terrible, and that's what gamers really care about. So you can put all the tits and ass in, but if your game's not right, then if you put fucking Abby from The Last of Us in, it would have been great. They could go all into that fucking area, but they couldn't because they like it and they are so seething angry that they like the game. They like the game with the attractive woman that has options that you can cover her up or let it loose if you so desire. They are so mad about that. Ooh, I can taste. I can taste that.
That's crazy. Thanks for watching. Right now, the Rippaverse is in the middle of our latest campaign, Yaira #1, which was written by the Saskas. Head over to Rippaverse.com, pre-order, and check out our first live-action trailer and the latest Rippaverse Studios production, Y'all Be Easy.